Okay, guys, we're transferring away from Marvel and we're going to go to a little place called Masters of the Universe. Now, we just got new casting and I think I am happy with it. I think it's really good casting. So we got Maria Bachran, and I'm trying to say his name right. Johannes Hawker Johannesson has been cast as the Sorceress and Fisto in the live-action Masters of the Universe movie. Now, I'll be honest. Did I watch some of the episodes of the 80s show? Yes. Was I a fan of the 80s show? It was fine. I was a fan of the 2000 show. That was me. I grew up on the 2000 show. I was a huge fan of the 2000 show. That's why I have my 2000s He-Man figure right here. I decided to put him over here to celebrate. I will always try to have this guy. But, that was my version. I love the fantastical and sci-fi elements that they brought into He-Man from that series. And I'm hoping that this really pays tribute to that. But guys, when I was looking at this, it made me, because I was trying to come up with the news for today, I started looking at the casting for all the characters. And this movie may have perfect casting, okay? Let me just show you, okay? The actor who played, or who's playing He-Man, when they first casted him, everyone was like, this guy? He seems super scrawny, super skinny kind of guy, had the pretty face, had the pretty look, would be great for Prince Adam, but didn't really look like he would fit He-Man, okay? He didn't really look like he would fit He-Man, at all. At all. So it's like, how is this guy going to bulk up? Well, guys, he bulked up. He bulked up. You can't tell me that does not look like He-Man. Right? Like, that dude looks like He-Man. That is crazy. Look at this photo. Not this photo. But look at this photo. Holy crap, he looks amazing. Like, he looks huge. And there's another photo. I don't know if I have it saved. It showed them working out. And you can tell that he has become ripped. Like, he has been working out like crazy. And, when you have someone on the movie that is, a professional, like this guy, you're going to get big. Look how skinny he was. And now, he looks ripped, man. He looks ripped. But I have to admit, I think if there was ever perfect casting for a movie that we haven't, that we've seen in a long time, I think this is it. I think this is some really good casting. I'm really happy with basically, there's no one that at least personally in my opinion, okay? I know some people may feel differently about this right here. Maybe I should care, but I don't. I think it'll be fine. Especially him. It's like, I think he'll be fine. I do understand though. I do understand, like, if you have a problem with this, I get it. I just personally, for this specific thing, like I said, I can become a hypocrite when we have conversations about race swapping characters. I can become a hypocrite about it real quick. It doesn't affect me as much, but I do understand if it bothers you. But I do think if anyone's going to be able to do a good job, it's going to be Idris Elba, right? Like, I think that's a pretty safe bet. I think it's going to be a pretty safe bet. And one of the things it kind of made me think about was I did hear something about how this movie is going to be a little bit different than what you see maybe in the original cartoon. And I do wonder if they're going to mix that sci-fi fantasy element, almost Star Wars-esque, but leaning maybe a little bit more into the fantasy element than maybe Star Wars does. And, I am kind of curious how they're going to make certain characters look. Like, how are you going to make this look super interesting? And I think you easily can. You can make this accurate to the source material, but then still make it really cool. Same thing with this character right here. But we're going to have to wait and see, especially things like Grayskull. I'm very curious how they're going to do Grayskull because, you know, something, if we've seen anything from Marvel, aka Thunderbolts or Black Widow back in the day when they showed Taskmaster, you can tell that some of these movies are scared to show skulls nowadays, but you got to. You know, if people, you know, if he doesn't have a skull, people are going to riot. That's just fact. That's just fact. But it makes me wonder how they're going to portray some of these characters, but I'm pretty hopeful. I think it's pretty great casting for basically all the characters. Let's go back down to these right here. Like, yeah, like she's going to do a perfect job. She will be fine. He will also be fine. They will do good jobs. So let me know your thoughts down below on what you guys think about that. Hey guys, thanks for watching a short clip from a much longer show that we've been doing on this channel. If you would like to see the full show, just go down the description and click the link. Thanks guys.